Yeah, I can't
All right,
see.
recording.
Probably look like I'm naked in this video, but it's whatever. So, I wrote some notes down. Did y'all read both of the things or whatever?
Yeah.
So I met
Okay.
one of the girls in Team 12. Like I was texting.
Huh?
We were talking to Chick-fil-A in the drive-thru because there's no one behind her, and I was talking to her. And we were talking about what they're doing. What they're doing is they're just reading everything that he's sent out, and they're just formulating an argument on why, because they got the environment one.
Uh-huh.
They're just putting together, like they're structuring a little. They said they're attacking it like they were like an attorney in like a criminal. They're gonna have like an opening statement, and then they're gonna have their position, and then they're gonna have a rebuttal, and then they're having a closing statement. That's how they're doing it. And
That's kind of like the way they did it in one of the readings. I forgot which one, but I think the reading where it talks about like a good negotiator, like what was it called? A skilled one, effective negotiator. I feel like we should base ours off of like what they say in that.
Yeah.
that's good.
Because, hold on, I'm trying to find where.
I'll pull up that email.
Like the examples that he gives.
Of how to be an effective negotiator. There you go.
Yeah.
So
We're recording now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, so if y'all read like the background information of like the negotiation, so what Harbor Corps proposes,
Uh-huh.
they in their proposal that they sent to the FLA, whatever, they put in there that they do not want to give us compensation
Right.
at all, and we want $600 million. So,
That's what I'm saying. We got to negotiate. That's the
well,
whole.
yeah, that's the whole point of it. But we have to like go like talk to other groups. So the governor, the employment, whatever, and then the ecology and the industry mix, because those are the 5 issues, and those are like the 5 because you have the union, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to like build an alliance with some of them, I guess, or at least one. Because basically we don't really want them to build the port because they're going to take business away from us. But if it does go through, then we want them to be stricter on like what kind of materials they're mixing. And I was thinking that we could do clean and dirty, because they talk about just clean or all dirty or both. I don't know.
I was gonna say, you know how on the negotiation scheme that you were talking about, Kendall, how it has like a list saying, you know, what's your bargaining unit negotiation approach, who's responsible, like all those different points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to split that up to start off with amongst us, and then we can kind of answer those questions?
Wait,
Yeah,
which part?
Like number 3, for example, what is your bargaining unit's overall goal? In that portion, you should find the basic need. Wait, what basic need will an argument address? What do you hope to accomplish? So like those set questions we can divide amongst all of us so we can answer them. I don't know, just so that way we have some type of
Where are you getting those questions from?
Strategic negotiations schema or
So
whatever.
on the negotiation tab, like on Blackboard, that,
Lena?
Oh, okay.
that link that you pull up, the original one, that's the one that has all this.
So guys, we meet with them tomorrow at 2:30, right?
Are you serious?
We do.
I thought it was the 15th
Well,
or whatever.
apparently, I was reading through everything, and we have to meet with them this week and next week. So we only signed up for next week. So I guess someone signed us up for 2:30 at tomorrow, and I don't know how we can do that. 'Cause I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that.
No,
I
I
don't-
don't do that.
We
Wait,
didn't
so who
sign up
did
for
that?
that.
I'm about to say I never put Team 11. No one ever put Team 11 on 4-8, but we have to
Could
because
could
Why
y'all
is it on
do?
there?
it says please
Well-
indicate on both 4-8 and 4-15 when your team would like to meet. You'll have to meet both days.
Are you serious? So he did it. He must have
So-
just like signed us up.
But we have the option to meet with them from 11 to 12, so why don't we just meet with them then, if y'all are available?
Tomorrow?
That's their office hours.
Tomorrow, no. Tomorrow from 11 to 11:10 is Team 8. 11:20 to 11:30 is Team 3. 11:40 to 50 is Team 5.
Oh.
Just erase it on there.
On 4:15, which is next week, that's when we're going to meet from 11:40 to 11:50.
What the?
I hate him. I
We
hate him
didn't say
so
that
much.
originally.
Oh
But
my
he
God.
literally sent
We're
an
recording.
email that said their office hours are still Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 to 12. So why would he say that if teams are meeting then?
I'm about to say, well, yeah, he can't have
That's-
office tomorrow then because he's meeting with teams. Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's stupid. He literally
I
said
would
that.
email him and let him know, like, we didn't sign up for that time. And
Tell him like we misunderstood. We thought we had to choose one of the 2 days. Like,
Yeah, I will.
I feel like if we tell him that, he's still gonna be like, well, I expect you guys to be there tomorrow or some bullshit like that. I don't know.
well, I guess if we're all there except for Austin, it'd be fine. I don't know, but it wouldn't hurt to ask, I guess.
Yeah, but
So he's gonna be in the Zoom meeting.
but then
Wow, that's
Yeah.
so annoying. Wow. Okay.
So we've got to come up with a plan. Who do we like want to meet with?
Matt.
The out
Yeah.
of the groups.
Oh,
I thought we
Oh.
What? I can't hear whoever's talking.
wait, who's talking?
Yeah, whoever's talking, you sound like you're outer space.
I think it's Alicia.
Like hers is frozen, I think. Because we can meet with well, I don't know. Okay, so did y'all read where like we're all meeting, like Harbor Co already has the negotiation meeting set up, and it's us with the, what is it, 4 other groups or whatever.
Mhm.
And then we just have to like vote. But like Harbor Co doesn't need all 5 of us, they just need 4 of us. So like if we lose, like they don't have to choose us, I guess, in a way. So who would we want to meet with? There's the unions, the DCR, which is like the loans, and
Right.
then the governor, the environment. But the governor is like for development. So, because like if you read like the little pieces underneath each one of them, it like tells you what they're for and what they're against. So that could help us to see who we would want to like align with more so, I guess. There's the environment, and then there's us. So but like ours already says that like we don't really know much about the environment, but the other people don't know that, so we could play that to our advantage in a strategic way if we like really tried. I I think maybe like unions, maybe the labor unions.
Yeah, I think we should meet with the labor unions because if this port gets built, then the workers at the ports are going to lose hours and lose money. So the unions are going to want to try and go on strike because their labor union or their people
Yeah.
aren't working as much. So I think
Yeah,
we need
'cause
to
it
meet
talks-
with them and talk to them and be like, hey, look, if y'all don't go on strike, if y'all don't do anything, we're going to negotiate for $600 million to compensate for what we lost so we can still pay y'all. I feel like that'd be a good negotiation.
Yeah, and then also, okay, federal loans. They were talking about how they would try to tell them, like, don't put all of your funds into this one project. That could be risky. Instead, like, disperse it among different ones, you know? So maybe we could talk to the loan people too and be like, we need your loans to, like, finance renovations and stuff like that, different operations, instead of this one huge $1 billion project that Harbor Co. wants.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. So DCR and what do we say then? The union. I don't really see a need to meet with the governor. I don't know. Should we meet with the environment though, since it says like that we could use it strategically, because we don't know much about it. So we could just like talk with them and like see, I don't know, how we could use them to our benefit.
I mean, we could see. I don't really see what benefit they would be for us, though.
I don't know. It just says in here that the issue that we could use the issue strategically, since the other parties may not realize that this issue is not important to us. I don't know.
So there's a document that we have to turn in. It'd be like it's basically a written down negotiation plan.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think we should get started on that as soon as possible because I think what it is we're gonna have to answer all these questions.
And where is that paper? Is that in the email that he sent yesterday?
No, it's on the blackboard. It's
on
on
Blackboard.
under the negotiation plan. And there's a document in there, and it's a bunch of questions, like a shit ton of questions.
Alexis.
And I feel like we need to start on that because it's a lot.
If we could like break it up, I guess each of us could.
That's what I'm saying. We can break it up, but I don't want to start on that yet because I'm going to ask him tomorrow on the.
Okay, so you said it's okay. So it's under the negotiation.
Yeah, it's strategic plan or whatever. And I just got a message saying we only have 10 minutes left.
What?
Already?
2 minutes left?
Yeah, 10.
Oh, 10.
Oh, I thought you said 2.
It's going to automatically end in 10 minutes. So.
Wait, why'd I go to Unit 2? I want Unit 3.
Okay, wait. Okay, so that's what I already had opened, actually, that I was talking about. Let me pull it back up.
There's a bunch of questions and stuff on it, and I don't know if we have to answer every single one of those or what.
I think it would be helpful if we did at least like talk about it though on here and like so that we're on the same page.
I'm gonna bring it up in our meeting tomorrow with him. Okay, Mr. LaFree.
What time are we meeting with him tomorrow?
2:30, I think.
Well, I emailed him and I said, "Hey, we didn't sign up for 2:30, but is that when we have to meet?"
I work tomorrow too. What did he say?
He hasn't said anything.
Oh. And so, do we have to have any of that worksheet done by tomorrow, or is that
No,
just
no, no,
something?
no, no. I don't think it has to be done.
Okay.
I just have a lot of questions for him tomorrow. So
I just feel
I'll try to answer some of these, but this is just like an outline for what a well-prepared negotiator like considers before actually like going into the negotiation. So these are just questions to help us prepare ourselves.
that's what I'm saying, Kendall. I don't know if he wants us to answer all of them, or every little box we just come up with something, some type of response that we can use in our negotiation.
Yeah.
Do we have to make a whole another document
Thank you.
and we just use that as an outline? Like, I don't know. That's why I'm gonna ask him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, what do you?
It wouldn't hurt to go ahead and just like think about some of these. Not that we have to answer every single question, but just like
So
look at it. And
are they gonna start the Zoom meeting like in an email or what?
I guess, yeah.
I would think that they would send an email tomorrow
A
morning
link?
saying, hey, this is the link you need to use at this certain time, and then we have to get on.
Okay.
So are we going to break up these questions under the A own perspective for us to do tomorrow or have tomorrow?
Can all y'all meet tomorrow at that time or no? Before I send this.
I mean,
Yeah.
I will be at work still, but I mean, I'll still be able to talk. I don't know if he'll like that though, that I'm at work.
I said,
I don't
hey, feel free tomorrow. It says we're meeting from 2:30 to 2:40, and I don't think any of our team members put us down for that time because some of us may not be able to be available at that time. Do we still have to meet then, or can we change our time? That's what I'm writing.
Okay.
Well, it's only 10 minutes, so what's the point of the meeting? Like, is he just gonna come in, or?
I feel like he's just gonna ask us like how we're doing and what we have done, and we're literally gonna be like, nothing.
We're gonna be like, we don't know what we're doing. Can you explain it to us?
'Cause we-
Sometimes,
Is it really
Yeah.
just for 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's just like a check-in, I think, just to see. Kind of like what he would do in class whenever we come over to our groups and like be like, are y'all good? Y'all understand? No, we don't, but whatever.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'm going to ask him tomorrow. I'm going to ask him, one, when it comes to the actual negotiation, is it going to be like some type of really, really formal meeting where everyone gets a chance to talk? Or is it kind of just like a Zoom meeting where everyone talks, A? And then B, I'm going to ask him, hey, about that document we have to turn in, do we have to put all those questions down that you have listed? Is that just an outline to what we need to think about when we're negotiating? Or do we have to create a whole document with, with A, B, C, D, and E, and then 1, 2, 3 out of every A, B, C, and one to be introduction, one be what we're negotiating, one be our rebuttal and all that stuff. Like, what is that document to turn in? Because the document says it's worth 75 points that we have to turn in. So I want to make sure we do that right.
Yeah. And then at the bottom of the negotiation background information, it says mechanics of the Harbor Co. negotiation. It tells how the negotiation is going to like start, and like how we vote and all that kind of stuff. Or no, that's informal voting rounds and the mechanics of the negotiation. Yeah, but it's the last 2 pages. It like describes what's going to be kind of happening and how we vote and stuff like that.
I can't pull anything up because our power went out and our Wi-Fi's out.
Rip.
Oh, well, you're good right now. But
What's a fat rip in this?
Yeah, I don't know why the hell it's out right now.
I'm just saying maybe we should go over that before we meet with him tomorrow.
Okay.
Because that gives, it's not like super detailed, but it gives enough information.
So meet again tomorrow. So when Austin starts the link for the Zoom meeting, that starts the 40 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
guessing, right? Okay. So pretty much at the point of when we sign on is when you're supposed to record.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3
Okay.
minutes left before it's gonna automatically.
I don't get it though, because I thought that Zoom gave us more minutes
Yeah, me
because
too.
of all of this.
I thought so too, but
And I have 2 night classes that run from like 6 to 9 most of the time, so I don't understand why ours always gets shut down.
You have to meet for those night classes too on Zoom?
Yeah, that's why I just don't get it. And then also I had a meeting for this other thing that I'm like in, and the meeting ran for like an hour and a half. And I don't know, it's weird that you
I don't know.
that
It
it
says it's
focuses
gonna
on
show
us.
in
But
3 minutes.
did he say anything about the other video that we submitted that was only like 20 minutes long? I don't
No,
know if you
in
remember.
the email I said I emailed him back and I said, yeah, that last one's only gonna be like 25 minutes. because Zoom automatically kicks us off in that 40-minute rule, and he goes, no problem. A lot of other groups had the same problem.
Oh, sweet.
Wait, what?
So no,
He said a lot of groups have been having the same problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so to be ready for tomorrow,
Okay. And
go
this
through the questions
one,
and everything.
Who's two?
Is what?
I don't know what Alicia was saying.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was you that was breaking.
All groups have to what?
all right, so we have 30 seconds. So
Oh, okay.
I think that's Susan.
we have 30 seconds. We're about to get cut off. So I'm gonna send a screenshot of what he emails me back,
Okay.
Okay.
and I guess we're just talking.
You don't need no more twos? You want me to close them? Nothing.
Yeah, just everyone read over everything. I know it's really confusing.
Just leave them.
Maybe have some
Okay.
questions
Okay.
to ask him tomorrow, so the meeting will go smoothly because we have
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
second now.
Now let's try to be prepared,
Yeah.
at least a little. I swear this is the longest 30 seconds.
I know.
For real.
Now it's less than a
Well,
minute.
my bad. It just says less than a minute, so I just said 30 seconds. I don't actually know the exact seconds.
Oh.
It just says less than a minute. So
I
y'all
was
have a
like,
good day.
dang.
Y'all be safe. Don't get COVID.
Okay.
Well, bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.